Greetings and welcome to Spiritual Magic Journey. This is your weekly oracle card reading for January the 3rd through January the 9th. I could not get YouTube going, so I don't know what is going on with that. So I will just have to leave. I will just have to leave it alone. I don't feel like messing with that, and I'll just have to share it after I am finished. So this week's weekly oracle card reading is I decided I was going to use Doreen Virtue's Angel Therapy. I'm just feeling, called to use this deck, and it will be the usual 3 cards, and you can pick a card or listen to all 3 messages. Something will resonate with you as we take a look at the first week in January to see what energies are coming through, or what messages want to come through. And my birthday was yesterday, January the 2nd, so I did not do this video then. I like to do this video on Sundays, so I had a wonderful blessed Earth Day, and I'm going out of town this week, so I probably won't be doing next week's weekly oracle card reading because I won't be here. I'm visiting family out of town, but I hope you guys can hear me out there. I am on Facebook only. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I'm not gonna mess with it, fool with it. So let's get started and see what's going on with messages. Angel Therapy. So let's see what information wants to come through. So I hope you guys are having a beautiful, wonderful, blessed week. First week of a brand new year. Hope you had a wonderful New Year's. I didn't do anything for New Year's. Not like I used to when I was younger. I just stayed at home with my dog. And if you hear her, she's probably snoring in the background, so I do apologize. So this will be card number 1. This will be card number 2, and this will be card number 3. So just take a deep breath, let your intuition guide you. We'll see what information wants to come through, and then I'll read the book, and then of course if there's any more information I will channel that through from probably Archangel Michael, because he is my go-to. So let me grab some water here and we'll get started. Okay. Let's do our sound, the clear and cleanse. So let's see what's going on for card number 1. So if you chose card number 1 for this week, you've got the Fairies. You have a strong bond with fairies, and your life purpose involves helping Mother Nature. I love that. That is a beautiful card. So let's see what the book has to say about fairies. I love fairies. I want to create a fairy garden inside my home to attract the fairies, which I feel them around anyway. When you see those sparkling lights, twinkling lights, that is the fairies. So let's see what the book has to say. Let me find fairies. It is page 45. Sorry if you hear my dog in the background. She is going to making some weird noises. So let's see if you chose card number 1. This is all about fairies. So it says you have a strong bond with the fairies and your life purpose involves helping Mother Nature. You drew this card because the fairies wanted to let you know that they're with you as spirit guides, helping you meet your physical needs and to fulfill your life's purpose. The fairies urge you to spend time outdoors and to help with their mission of cleaning the soil, the water, and the air. They also protect and guide the animals. If you'd like a divine assignment helping animals or Mother Nature, just ask the fairies. Oh, I love that. Let's see if there's more. Turn the page. It says this card also indicates that you're interested in manifesting money or some other material support. The magical fairies are very glad to assist you in your endeavor, provided that you return the favor by doing something good for the environment, such as recycling bottles and cans or switching to eco-friendly cleaning supplies. So here's some action steps, and we're going to do the action steps tonight. It says go to an area outdoors where the trees and plants grow wild without pruning or pesticides. This is the fairies' preferred location. In all sincerity, say to the fairies either out loud or silently, I would like to feel and see your presence. Can you please help me to get to know you better? And that's what you need to say. And it goes on to say you'll know you've connected with the fairies when you notice ideals or impulses that involve improving the environment or helping animals. Often the fairies begin their introduction to a new person by requesting that you remove garbage from a nearby pasture or nature trail. Once you fulfill the fairies' request, they'll gladly help you with your endeavor in return. That is pretty unique. I've never heard that before. So you may have a connection to Mother Earth. You may have a connection to feel drawn to Mother Earth and wanting to help and clean up the environment. Or you may have a disconnection to wanting to help animals. Or you just have a connection with the fairies. And I'm sure if you have a connection with the fairies, you're already, wanting to do your part with the environment and helping animals. So and the book says that they will in return help you. So you may be wanting to find a new way. I feel like some of you are wanting to create new ways or endeavors of manifesting money or creating new money. And the fairies can assist you with this by giving you ideals. They can guide you, in this by giving you ideals and bringing things to your mind, just popping up in your mind. But this is more of doing your part to help Mother Earth, I feel like, for a lot of you. And I feel like a lot of you already do. You do your recycling like I do my water bottles. I don't drink soda, so I don't recycle cans or anything like that. I don't have any cans to recycle, not soda cans, but just doing recycling, planting gardens, cleaning up trash when you see it, and just cleaning up the soil, the ocean. There's so many people out there that are doing there's so many young people. The young people that's coming in are really wanting to clean up the earth, and you may have noticed that, especially the oceans and the trash. That just be mindful and respectful of Mother Earth. She comforts you. She is a being, a conscious being, and she feeds you. She clothes you. Speak with the trees. Connect with the tree. Do the exercise that the book recommends if you want to make a deeper connection with the fairies. So you may have that connection there. If you feel like you need to work with animals and you want to do more work of helping them and rescuing them, or being a foster parent, to one of your local agencies and helping out, or just donating your time, or donating supplies and that they need. You can do this. It's just about doing our part, and that is where we're going here on this earth. It's just getting along and connecting and doing our part for earth. When you do your part here and you live that Dharma life where you're doing good and connecting with spirit and respecting Mother Earth and cleaning up and recycling, you're taken care of. The universe will take care of you. So let's see what we've got for card number 2, especially if you're trying to manifest anything. You'll be, it's always paying it forward. Also pay it forward if you do, have anything to give and to help anyone. So if you chose card number 2, you are profoundly clairvoyant. Whoa! Some of you may be coming into your gifts or already clairvoyant. Let me see what the card says. I'm going to take off my glasses here. That is such small writing. I think my eyesight's getting a little not too good today. Trust what you see in your mind's eye as well as with your physical sight. For your spiritual vision helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. I love that because I'm not clairvoyant in the sense of physical eyes, of seeing just spirits walking around. I mean, I see flashes and stuff like that, but in my mind's eye, that's where I'm clairvoyant. So let's see what the book has to say about this. So you may be coming into your gifts, and they want you to really pay attention to what you're seeing with both eyes. Your first eye, which is your third eye, I call the third eye, which is your first eye, is what I call, and your physical eyes. So let's see what the book has to say. 117. I've never come across this card before, so I'm going to have to remove my glasses. It says, trust what you see in your mind's eye as well as your physical sight. For your spiritual vision helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. The angels sent this card to you to help you trust the visions you receive in your mind's eye during dream time, as well as the signs that you physically see. Oh, I see where they're going. Such as recurring numbers, feathers, coins, flashes of light, and so forth. Since the Creator is all-seeing, it stands to reason that you and everyone else would inherit this gift of spiritual sight. I'll turn the page. Tristan's going to it a snore, and I don't know if you can hear her or not. Okay, was that the only one? I'm trying to work with one hand here, so let me set this card down and see if that is it. Okay, no. There we go. It says if your gift seems blocked, that's cause maybe a painful past experience that the angels can help you heal and release. Know that it's right for you to see clairvoyantly, as this blessing can be used to assist you with your healing and teaching work. Your clairvoyance also gives you continuous and accurate guidance, much like a GPS electronic map in the car that guides you to the right destination. Trust what you see. So here's some action steps, and I'm giving you the action steps. You'll want to conduct this session in a private and quiet location and have a pen and paper handy, as the process may trigger some vivid past life memories. Sit or lie down, center yourself with steady and deep breaths. When you're ready, say, Archangel Raziel, I call upon you now. Please surround me with the highest and purest vibrations of love to heal and release any old fears connected to my spiritual sight. Then breathe and relax as your body may tingle or shudder while it releases old toxins. Stay with the process until your body feels completely at ease. Know that you can control your clairvoyance by asking angels for help. So, this is all about your using your mind's eye, trusting what you're seeing. When he's talking about clairvoyant, I thought she was going to be talking about seeing spirits with your physical eyes, but she's more or less talking in the sense of the feathers and the numbers and the rainbows or repeated patterns that keep coming up for you. So she's talking about that clairvoyance. So pay attention to what's happening. This is going to help you with your spiritual path, and this may be in the path of healing or assisting others and growth, and helping yourself and helping others in the world. And this may be the type of work you want to do. Now, when it comes to physically seeing clairvoyant, just physically seeing with your physical eyes of a spirit walking past, or someone that's passed over, or a galactic being standing in front of you, everyone is not meant to see that way. Everyone is not meant to see that way. Some people go insane. It can cause insanity for some people if you're not already, have a spiritual practice really well grounded and know really who you are. It can be really traumatic for some people. So some people are not ready. Everybody wants to have their third eye open, brightly open, and they meaning physical seeing. But your gifts can be open. You can have other gifts like a claircognizance, a clear knowing, seeing in your mind's eye, like them showing you images and pictures like I get, in your mind's eye. I do get stuff out of the corner of my eyes, sparkles and stuff like that. But I'm not clairvoyant in the sense of seeing a past loved one sitting beside me. Now, I have dreams, and I'm aware of the repetitive patterns of numbers and other things that pop up into my physical presence. So, and when I ask the question, I'm always paying attention, because it may not come to me intuitively, just a clear knowing, but it may come to me in a song. It may come to me on a billboard. The answer may come to me in a book or a video I'm watching or something like that. This is the way spirit connects to us, and everything is spirit, everything around you. So you really have to pay attention. It says trust what you're getting. Really trust what you're getting. So this is going to help you with healing and what does it say? Yeah, healing, teaching, and guidance for other people. If you're wanting to go in that type of work, but you really got to be, have your spiritual practice, and that is meditation. And a lot of people don't like meditation, but you really need it. Even if it's 5 or 10 minutes a day, do some type of guided meditation, or quiet time, or some type of breath work. Breath work is how you connect to spirit. Anyway, so even if you're just sitting there for 5 minutes and have you focus on your breath, and that way your mind's not chatterboxing around. You're just focusing on your breath. So let's see what we've got for number 3. Oh wow, we've got the crown chakra. I wonder what that place is. It says, pay attention to your ideals, as they are messages from the true divine guidance sent in answer to your prayers. So we're going to see what the book says about the crown chakra. And it is number, I swear, I need to see better, 31. It is kind of dim in here. I don't like to have on a lot of lights, especially when I'm doing a video. 31. get my glasses out of the way. Just bear with me. It says, pay attention to your ideals as they are messages of the true divine guidance sent in answers to your prayers. You drew this card because the angels are asking you to trust and follow the ideals you recently received, as they are answers you've been seeking for your current situation. You already know the truth and the best course of action to take. Trust this knowingness and take appropriate action when you honor your ideals. The universe reciprocates by sending you additional support while you make healthy life changes. This card is also a message to clear the crown energy center or chakra, which governs your ability to tap into the universe's collective wisdom. Your crown chakra can become blocked if you dismiss your inner thoughts as wishful thinking or common knowledge. Remember that all ingenious ideals begin as daydreams that turn into wonderful inventions. So I'm going to give you some action steps. It says, Archangel Uriel, whose name means he who is divine light, is the angel of divine wisdom and knowledge. Sit quietly and say, Archangel Uriel, I call upon you now to clear and balance my crown chakra. I ask for your assistance in boosting my belief and faith in the ideals that come to me. Help me in responsible following through with my divinely guided ideals. So that is your action steps, and this is all about intuitively trusting yourself and the ideals you get. Spirit is everything. We couldn't operate here unless we got these ideals or notions to do stuff. So act on your ideals that you're getting. Do not dismiss them. So something that you've been praying for or asking about is coming through to you. You're going to get the answers. If you haven't already got the answers, you're going to get the answers. If you feel like your crown chakra is blocked, you can do that exercise, or you can find another one on YouTube. If you feel like you're just not really connecting, again, I'm going to say meditation. Make sure you have some type of spiritual practice. Releasing, energy or things in your life that are no longer serving you. Cutting cords, making healthy choices. This is another way to definitely connect. Breath work is very important when you're connecting, or you feel blocked, or maybe you've been eating too much junk food. So you can do the exercise. Don't dismiss. The main thing here, message that I'm getting from Archangel Michael, is do not dismiss the information that you receive. Don't blow it off as, that's just common knowledge. Everybody ought to know that. Or, that is a message from your guides. That is a message from Spirit. That is a message from the universe, your archangels, whoever you want to call it. It's one and the same. We are all connected. We're all one. In this duality we live in, we have these separate entities because we kind of need them to be separate here. Well, I haven't reached that point of that, not, calling them by their, I know that we're all one, but in this duality we have these separate entities that are really part of us, fractal of us, that we communicate with. Alright guys, I think that is all I want to say. So I'm going to leave you with that. I will see you in about 2 weeks as I am going out of town. I hope this helps you in your journey through life. Blessings, my friends, and namaste.